Hi, hello. Oh wait, I should probably turn the light on so the tracking track's better. Hi everyone. Hello, dum dum dum. How is everyone today? Okay, we got that and then, okay, awesome. Hello. Hi Vogan. Hi Boone. It is Alexi's stream. Hi June, I made beef stroganoff and ate way too much. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you ate lots. It sounds like a great time. Hi Emma, hope everyone's had a lovely day. My day's been nice, but it's been really slow. Like, I didn't really do anything, which I suppose is okay, but it's fine. Hi Emma, did I say hello? How are you? What have you been up to? Go follow my mod or else. Okay, let's go. I almost wasn't going to stream tonight because we had visitors over and they were really late to leave and I don't have as much time to stream now. But I was like, oh well, may as well get something done, right? Might as well do a little bit. It's fine. I'm glad we could, like, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad I wanted to stream. What's this? Hunted. That doesn't sound fantastic. Not a big fan of that sign. Okay, interesting. Oh, gotcha. I went out with a friend yesterday and we went out to eat and I got a salad, but it was bad. Bought some model kits. I'm glad you're here. What model kits did you buy? That sounds fun. Okay, that's trippy. I love this game. This game is really cool. Hinted? Oh, hunted. I was like, that's a... Oh no. Well, we're doomed. Hope you got your running boots on. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Oh right, I've got the wrong... There we go. Now, how do I get... Okay. This is just confusing. What's everyone been up to? Why isn't it letting me sub with my Prime? Why isn't it letting you sub with your Prime? That's a good question. What's that deer looking at? I feel a bit concerned about this picture. I feel like my week has been so quiet and I don't really have much to talk about. Is this different? This is different, right? Cult of the Word. Ooh. I recently got PCM running Windows 98. My little grandma heart is bursting at having access to all the spy games I grew up with. What spy games are these? I was trying to get a Windows 95/98 emulator working so I could play a Sonic Caught in the Act. I don't think we want to go down that way. Word of power found. Excellent. I was trying to get Garfield Caught in the Act working, and I kind of got it working, but I can only run it in a window. And whoops, what's this? Okay, I mean, I'll take that. If they're going to give me a prompt. Alan Wake. No, I'm asleep, sorry. I Spy Spooky Mansion. Oh, those I Spy games. I love I Spy. Those books were so fun. I never got to play any of the PC games. Word of gun found? Okay, excellent. I'm going to assume that we need to keep that. This game is spooky. Shrine Street. Okay. Oh, we can go through the water. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. End of the line. No, this is Lexi. Dum dum. I got a Gundam model kit to work on because it's comfy and I'm legally downloading Total War Warhammer. Ooh, that sounds fun. I love the Total War games. I played Medieval Total War. That was my favorite. I dipped my toes in a lot of the other ones. I think the only problem with Total War is that they have a tendency to feel very similar to each other. Not sure how bad of a thing that is. But like when you play like Rome Total War and Medieval Total War and then Shogun Total War and then like Empire Total War and then they're like, oh, let's do Rome Total War 2. How about Medieval Total War 2? How about Shogun Total War 2? How about Warhammer Total War? How about Warhammer Total War 2? How about Warhammer Total War 3? How about Total War Romance of the Three Kingdoms? How about Total War Troy Sagas something? There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff in these games. They all feel very similar in how like the mechanics all work out. I only ever got into Total War Shogun 2. I played so much of that game. I love playing co-op at night with people. That's so fun. I'm glad you got to experience that. Okay. End of the line. Torchbearer secrets were not safe from the cold. Who's the Torchbearers again? Dark Caldera. I feel like Murder Cult. This is where the cult waited for the time to strike. Torchbearer's secrets are not safe from the cult. The agent witnessed the cult's depravity and ran. Let's try abandon. The cult's madness is revealed here.
The hole it chains into the murder cult's hideout.
Oh, cool.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Okay, the writer, not of the last, the shadow cast, third eye, project the night. This is your time when you're gone. This is just nonsense. Writer, the first word, not the last, and the shadow. I open, this is time, ritual, friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to write, to lead will meet. Huh. This is a lot of books. This is a lot of Alan Wake books. Interesting. But I feel like... Oh, wait, what's this? Here we go. Oh, the spiral. This is the ritual to lead you on.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
Ooh.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Psst, 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 psst. Miso Soup! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. We're playing Alan Wake 2. Are you a fan of any Remedy games? Psst, 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 psst. I love the little random whisperings. I feel like there has to be something. Oh, it's like, why is there... I see. Let's see if we can switch this up.
Would carry me deeper into the story.
Some torchbearers. Let's see what this does. Oh. Interesting. Torchbearers, missing FBI agent.
My writing was affecting reality.
Huh. Let's change it back to whoa, summoning ritual. Summoning ritual.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Oh my gosh, this is spooky. You could make group chats in that game, and there was a group of people that would just hang out in a room called Peasant Sex Chat, and like years after the game was released they removed the group chat feature, and it was so sad because I knew that chat room was still going to the end. All of you to make past make pss, pss, pss noises. It's like you want Milky to start screaming. I would love him to start screaming. I wish he would come and say hello in a cute little way. So I feel like the way forward now is like torchbearers. Because that opens this up over here, right? It's really cool how the enemies, some of the enemies are just there and then others aren't. Wait, are we just going backwards? No, I feel like it has to be something to do with... Where's the plot board? End of the line. Summoning ritual. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Whatever. It just seems to make sense, right? Haven't played any Remedy games myself, but I've been looking here for a few days, and Alan Wake 2 kinda had me intrigued. It's really cool, isn't it? I'm really enjoying it a lot. I think that they did a really good job with Alan Wake 2 so far. It's got like a lot of really cool systems in it. I really liked Control and the original Alan Wake, although I feel like at the same time they kind of appeal to me. I wonder. Wake. No, sorry, I'm asleep. Whoa. Ouchie, owie. Ow. No. Save me. Good morning, Lexi. Good morning, Alice. How are you? That combat started real fast. Yeah, it did. I really like what they did with the combat, where you can't quite tell. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, nice. Okay, that one's an enemy. I think? No. Okay. Not an enemy! Not an enemy. Not an enemy. Okay, words of power. We've got some words of power. Words of gun. 5%. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's keep going with that. Creases max. We're finding lots of words of power, so we may as well. It will save us on things in the long term. Words of lamp. On, okay. Provides 10, 20%. Okay, I think that's going to be worthwhile. Dun dun, I'm good, how are you? I'm pretty good. My week has been really slow, so I don't really have much to talk about. What have I been doing? Have I found this word of power before? Come on, let me go find out. I feel like the answer to that question is yes. Angie? Not Angie. Okay. Dum dum dum. Why does Alan Wake look like Keanu Reeves? I don't know. He didn't quite look like this in the first game. Words of USA unlocked, yeah. It's finally humor that everyone can appreciate. Okay. Stay back from the tracks. Oh. Okay, good, 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 good. Whoa, hello. Ha ha ha. Can't get me in the light. Idiots. Bum bum bum. The Garfield Colony Arc summoning ritual is complete. I got it running full screen, but can't tell if the TV static effect in the first stage is intended to be as strong as it is. Yay! I have to try and I really want to get it running because I was just going to emulate the Mega Drive version, but the Mega Drive version has different music and a different level layout, which is like incredibly weird to me. Let's go grab some of these and chug some pills. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, seems to be a lot of enemies around here. They seem to have some kind of an obsession with Alan Wake. Interesting. Don't mind me. Do you think we can go through this door? Hang on, let me investigate. Ooh. Where's the power? Yeah, I knew that would be good. I knew that would be a good power-up. Dun dun dun, you can talk about how cute you are. We could talk about how cute you are. What have I been doing? I started playing Final Fantasy 16, but I'm suffering from guilt over not having finished Like a Dragon yet. So I would probably, the only thing is that because my PlayStation 5 is situated in the study where I stream, and my preferred way, this is going to be very pedantic, but I like to play Yakuza games in the lounge room on a beanbag. Sounds pretty good. There we go. And blum 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 blum. Yeah. Moth, how are you? Pills, the most important vitamin. Yeah. Hi Lynn. Hi, Lexi, have you been murdered yet? Not yet, but oh my gosh, probably very soon. I'll try my best to make the process hurry up for you. How are you? Good morning. Whoa. Emma! Thank you so much for the 3 months gifted sub to June. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnel.
Dum dum. I feel a bit out of it today. But I'm going to keep trying to do my best.
An underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York. Alan Wake.
Oh look, it's the murderer.
Alan Wake.
It's fine. It's so fine. We're so fine. We're so fine. Blum blum blum. Since Prime ain't working for you, up your Prime. Thank you. I appreciate. I feel a bit out of it today. I don't know why, but that's fine, I think. Let's go open these up and get more ammunition to shoot people with. Yay, America! Oh. Ow! I got murdered. No. Well, it was all according to plan. Your sleep is always wacky, so I will blame that. To be honest, it wasn't too wacky today. I got 8 hours. I wanted to spend all of my money really bad, and that means my brain chemicals are failing. Oh no. Wait, where am I? I got sent back so far. Hang on, let's do something. You know what? It's not what's going on. I'd rather save my resources. Okay, note to self, don't just stand still in a haunted subway station. Bad idea. Speedruns of this game must be weird, yeah. Wake, you're awake. Ow. Uh-oh. We're in danger. I don't remember where to go. No! I'm lost. Okay, we'll get there eventually, right? Right, everyone, of course. Oh, so that went down. So once... Oh, gotcha. Okay, I understand. Okay, could be worse. Could be worse. What if we put these on this quick slot and then this on that quick slot and then this on this quick slot. Okay, gotcha. Enemy, no, gone. Okay, they're fine. Hello, I would like to take residence in this train, please. Thank you. Okay, great, fantastic. Ba 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 ba. Poet Cinema. Ooh. No, you've got the wrong person. Hi Phil, how are you? What's everyone? Sorry, this is Jimmy Naps. I don't know why that amused me so much. That made me really happy though, thank you. Let's be sneaky about this. This is where we got murdered last time. So... Okay. Should be... Oh wait, it's over here. Oh, hello. Okay, okay, go first. I forgot. I had the flare equipped, but it's fine. It's fine to waste ammo.
Secret roots. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York. Wait. I cast on sight.
No, we... Ow, help. Uh-oh. Danger! Danger! Okay. Easy. Can't believe how easy this video game is. Okay. No! Okay, fine. I'll do it properly. I wanted to be efficient. It's fine. Over here chilling your mornings. Get the lecture we should have had yesterday, but it got postponed for today. But I slept like 8.5 hours. Let's go! I've never seen this game. What is the idea behind it? So there's 2 stories, and also it's a sequel to the first game, and also part of like a bigger universe, but you don't necessarily need to know about any of that. So basically the setup so far is an FBI agent is investigating the murder at a small town. There's been multiple murders, but just as they arrived in town, another murder took place. So they arrive at the town of Bright Falls, investigate the murder, and then as they're investigating it, they start finding these incredibly strange things start to happen. They find these pages that are from a novel, appear to be from a novel, but no one knows which novel it's from. But the pages are basically almost like predicting the future. The FBI agents are characters on these pages, and it's all a bit spooky. And then they try to do an autopsy of the body, but some things happen. Turns out the body comes alive. There seems to be some kind of like a supernatural dark presence that is like bringing the dead back to life, as well as some kind of a cult called the Cult of the Tree. Cult of the Deer, I think it was actually. And yeah, that's kind of like the first part. And then after we kind of like solve the first mystery, we go to the lake and we find a writer has washed up, and his name is Alan Wake. That's who we're playing as at the moment. And this is his story of trying to escape his imprisonment at some place called the Dark Place. I hope that hasn't made it more confusing. Is that the director from Control? Oh, it might be. Did I say hi, Privakas? I hope you're a good day.
Come on!
Run! Owie! Owie! It's about a fictional writer who goes on holiday and gets stuck in a nightmare. Yeah, that's the short version of it. That's a much better summary. Okay. I remember the part with the FBI agents. Yeah! It's all part of the same story. This is kind of like a backstory. Ow! Ow! Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It turns out getting hit by a murder axe is bad. So you have to light up the shadow men so you can kill them. Yeah, basically. Also, because there's two worlds, right? So we're playing in a flashback at the moment of Alan's experience in the dark place, which is where we are now. So what Alan has seen is basically like shadows. They're not all of them are real. So this one, not real. That one, extremely real. So not all of the things that you're seeing around us are something that can hurt us. And also your flashlight is a limited resource. Ow. Also, probably obvious, but it's a survival horror game, so you need to be careful with your resources. This is why I'm trying to be stingy. Because I don't want to get in a position later on where I end up having, like, no bullets or something. So there should be a door. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh wait. Okay. Wait, we need to go... Oh... Okay, like that. Words of fix. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do before. Because I was like, oh, if we just if we heal ourselves up with the words of power, then it's not going to be a problem, right? But I forgot to upgrade because I didn't save. Womp womp. Dum dum. I think it's random, sometimes triggered by events. Yes, yeah, I think it's so too. Also, hi Troy. Hi. I'm sorry if I take a moment to read chat as well. So it might actually be worth not going to the back of the room because there just seems to be a lot of enemies there, and finding enemies means wasting resources. But also I'm incredibly stubborn and also a little bit stupid. Oh wait, no, never mind, we need to go up the back.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels.
Quick slot this.
Signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing
Yeah.
whispers around burn barrels, an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Okay. Now we want to leave. Don't forget you can dodge roll. Okay, nice to meet you all, but I'm going to be leaving now. Welcome to the room that is definitely safe. Basic summary for getting a guy who running post and video games channel can provide first assistance if you run a shop. Let's go! I really want to stream that game because I love it so much. It gives me a lot of Evil Within vibes. It's very Evil Within. Speaking of which, I really want a third Evil Within game. I want a third Evil Within so badly. I love that series. It feels like it's probably not going to happen though. I could be wrong. I think we could wander down here, but I don't think there's going to be anything because we're just going to get turned around. So let's head down this way. This is really giving Deus Ex vibes, so that might be the yellow. I love Deus Ex. It's one of my favorite games ever. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're back here. Do we just loop around? No, there's no way. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I? Where am I? I'm here, I think. Oh, I'm here, right? So I want to go to... I either want to go down there or up here. That seems like a good idea. If we can go down here. I'm not sure if we can. We might not be able to. Oh, we can go through this tunnel train. Toot toot! Meadow! Hi, welcome! Going to make some bit of model progress and feeling sleepy. Good luck, June. I hope you have fun. Thank you so much for coming by. Hi, Meadow. How are you? Has anyone got any plans for Christmas? What is everyone thinking of doing? Collapse tunnel. Okay. Collapse. Doorway to the underworld. Okay. Well, I'm judging by the ominous red lighting. I think we did the right thing. Oh no! It's the paper monster! Run!
Fuck! Fuck!
Run away! Run away! It does kind of give Deus Ex vibes. Oh, Mesh X! Mesh X! Well, don't mind me, I'm just going to drink my coffee.
I couldn't hear the dark presence.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh. Well, that's convenient. Should we... Oh, I see. So that's the murder site. Choo choo. I will be cooking for my family, eating lots of lovely evil sugars. Let's go. I love sugar. Whoa, okay, well that's not that's not necessarily oopsie doopsie. It opened the tunnel for you. It did. Hi Chris, how are you? Classic Alan always staying awake. Yeah. I'm not sure what our plans for Christmas are. I expect nothing. I expect probably literally nothing.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Well, that's good, but it didn't seem very gone just then.
Shit. The tunnel was open.
The tunnel was what? Oh, do we need to leg it down the tunnel? Okay, I think maybe we need to leg it down the tunnel. I think that's maybe the solution. What do you think? Look at, look at! Let's go! The dark presence is gone. Well, that's certainly good, and I'm sure it will never come back again. I was like running back to...
The dark presence.
It was boom. It was what, Alan? It was boom. Let's go.
The dark presence. I had seen it before.
Storm Cloud.
It was always out there, hunting me.
Hello, I would like some more bullets for my gun, thank you, please. Thank you, please, thank you. Kiss, kiss. What's this? Oh, that's the, this is the...
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oh my gosh. He's still got his pee-pee out.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
well, I love the lighting in this room. Yeah, it's so good.
Alan Wake.
The lighting in this game is really good.
Place. trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The Dark Presence. Help me.
Wow, wow, wow.
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed outside Parliament Tower, where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
That almost looks like the Federal Bureau of Control. The dark place. The dark presence. There's some ambiguous terms you used in there, Alan. Yeah. I wonder. He is the master of subtlety in his writing. I love the songs in this game. I mean, you could call my uni the dark place. Phil, would you say that you're haunted by a dark presence? Is the dark presence in the room with you right now?
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm ready.
You are? Oh my gosh. Wait, is your first name Alan? Last name Wake? Wait, Phil asleep. Phil asleep. Oh my gosh, it fits.
Somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road.
The next Clive Barker over here. I really want to play that old Clive Barker game. Does anyone know it? The Clive Barker's Undying, I think it was. Clive Undying. Yeah, that one. I want to play it. It looks really cool. How many Clive Barker games? The only two I know of is Jericho and Undying. And Jericho was weird as far as I remember. Jericho was a weird... Where are the... Let me see. Nightbreed. Oh, there's only been 3. Wow, really? Clive Barker's Nightbreed, the interactive movie. That does not sound like something I am interested in, unless it's a point-and-click adventure game. It might be a point-and-click adventure game. Okay, maybe I am interested in it. But I really don't like A and V games. I find them very off-putting. Was Undying the one where you have 4 people? I think that was Jericho. Jericho was the co-op one. Please play the Clive Barker games. I'd really love. I am alone and I'm awake. Oh no, Phil! Run! Make sure you have a flashlight with you. Alan Wake, there was a spookiness to the room that left a spooky vibe that left me feeling overly spooky. Alan writing down his new great novel opening. Yeah. I feel like a kind of subtle thing about Alan Wake is that he's actually not that like great of a writer. Like he's like a pop culture writer, right? He writes stuff that gets him published. Cause wow, that was a difficult game. I wonder if let me find. I know that no, I think it was Jericho. Jericho was the one that had 4 people, and it was a co-op game. I'm surprised that there's only been like 2 Clive Barker games. Developed by Mercury Steam. Oh, okay, that explains a lot. Is Mercury Steam the developer that I'm thinking of? Yeah, they did the Lords of Shadows games. Why? I actually like Lords of Shadows. Why am I being mean to them? Why am I being mean to them? I like Mercury Steam. Wait, let me have a look. American McGee's Scrapland. I haven't played that, but I want to play it. They did Zombies for the Nokia N70. They did Clive Barker's Jericho, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, which I like. the sequel on 3DS, Lords Favorite Mirrors of Fate, Lords of Shadows 2, which I love. I love Lords of Shadows 2. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really like that game. Samus Returns. I love that one as well. They did Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is amazing. I actually never finished Metroid Dread because I was going to save it for stream. But maybe I should just finish it. Project Iron. Huh. I wonder what video game. Sorry, I'm on my own little world at the moment. It's a third-person action RPG set in a dark fantasy world. We'll have strong graphics, storytelling, and boobies? No, action. Okay. Well, that's not quite as exciting. Good night, oh, good night, June! I don't know if I said that before, but if I didn't, then good night, June. I hope you sleep well. Undying is the one with spells and guns. That one did look good. Yes, yeah, it looks really good. I know Jericho didn't get great reviews at the time, but it's one of those games that I've like not heard anything about. I've barely heard anything about it like since it came out. And I feel like there's a lot of... It feels like a lot of the games from that generation, a lot of them are a little bit painful to play, but at the same time, a lot of the things that were bad about them, was like the frame rate on like Xbox 360 and PS3. Oh, where do I get this on PC? Is it abandonware now? No way. Can you not buy Clive Barker on Steam? You can get a Steam key for $513 from Kinguin. Oh my gosh. It's probably better just to emulate the PS3 version. No way. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I am curious about Clive Barker's Jericho, just because it's one of those games, but at the same time I'm not sure whether I'll like it or not. We'll see. We'll see. Undying was the one with spells and guns. It did look good. Yeah. I'm a strong believer that Alan is Stephen King through and through, a decent enough writer, but when you shotgun, coke and beer and pump out 20 novels a game, you're getting published. True. I actually do really enjoy Stephen King. Not all of his books, but some of them are very fun. Jericho is legitimately a groin kicker. Played a bit of it and it's obnoxiously difficult. Interesting. I'll have to have a look into it. Maybe I can look for it through other means. I'm not sure why. How do I get to play this PC version? Oh, it's abandonware. It's on my abandonware now. Okay, well that works out. It's crazy to think that Clive Barker's Jericho came out in 2007. That's retro now. That's crazy. It's like wild to me that PS3 games could be considered retro when they seemed so modern. But I think when you look at it now, you can kind of like... I feel like there's always a certain vibe in that retro feels very distinct from the kinds of games that you'd be playing nowadays. Like that's aside from them just being like old and not talked about, so it's interesting to like look into them. And Clive Barker's Jericho is definitely that. Checked out. Can you check out Civi? He played it. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. Dum dum dum. Sorry, was listening while getting ready to bed. The spells and guns remind me of Necrovision, which is on Steam. I heard of that game. That was always on my list of games to play. I'll have to add that to my wish list. Yeah, Necrovision I was always curious about. What was that other game? Singularity, the Bioshock clone. I actually had that on PS3, but it was the only PS3 game I've ever bought where the disc was scratched and I couldn't get it to work. Wait, what do you mean? It's currently unavailable in your region? What do you mean? Wait, this is... Why is it not... Is it on GOG? Surely. Okay, great, but it's really expensive. Okay, well, I'll try and track down a copy of Singularity. That's something I'd really like to play at some point, because that was always a game that I wanted to play, but I wanted to save it for stream, and then I never got around to streaming it, and now it's retro. Oh no! Oh no!
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The rider of the first word, not the rider of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Ooh. It's sad when you find out some of the older niche games and realize that the most reasonable way to play those games is spinning up an old Windows virtual machine or using like DOSBox. It's doable, but I'm too lazy. I really relate, because like I feel like ease of use is like really important to me.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. Dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
It's crazy to think as well that like stuff like Dead Space is Dead Space 1 is really old now. I mean, it got a remake. I did enjoy the remake. I liked it. Yeah, I think it was a good remake, but at the same time, the original Dead Space is still really good. So I feel like the remake is more of like a companion piece. It's not really a replacement, in my opinion. Like I could see someone wanting to get into the story of Resident Evil 2, but not liking the fixed camera perspective. Although I really like fixed camera Resident Evil. I wanted to point this out. I want more survival horror games with goofy fixed cameras and tank controls, please. But I can understand like someone not wanting to play the original Resident Evil 2 and then just play the remake. But at the same time, Resident Evil 2 remake and the original Resident Evil 2 are different enough that you could literally play both games and they give you a different experience, even though it's the same game. But the irony being that if you do, sorry, I don't know why I'm talking about a Resident Evil 2. I kind of do. I kind of know why, because I was talking about remakes. If you play, fun fact, if you play Leon A and then Claire B and then Claire B A and then Leon B on Resident Evil PS1, and then do the same for Resident Evil on like PS4 and all the other consoles, and you're like playing through the same game like 8 times, which is really funny. I never really liked the way that they divided the campaign in Resident Evil 2 into like 2 times, because I don't like replaying things that often. But it's like, it's weird because it's like different enough to be worth playing, but also not different enough to... Okay, where are we? Word of gun! Oh, I'll take that 15% chance. Let's go! I'm a gremlin through and through. Part of the fun for me is tinkering until the game runs. I'm very happy I can play the old Edgar Allan Poe Dark Eye game now. I've heard of that game. Oh, that sounds fun. I want to play that. Okay, I'll add that to my list as well. Yeah, I really appreciate a service like GOG that like does most of the heavy lifting for you, because it is a little bit painful sometimes. Oh, I thought we were here for some reason, but we're here. Gotcha. Not in service. No one tells me what to do. Okay, so I think we have a choice now. I kind of don't want to go back in.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Oh. When's the Resident Evil-a-thon? Please play the classic Resident Evils. I really want to. I want to play a bunch of classic series. Take a shot every single time. Every single time Alan says dark. Womp womp. Word of gun. Pew pew. There were these games I saw but never played. Styx Master of Shadows, the first one, Goblin Cell game. Oh, I have that game on. I was really fussy about, I'm a little bit less so now, but I was really fussy in the past about getting physical copies, so I never played the first Styx, or tried to, but I played the second one because they had a physical release on PS4, which I was really excited about. It looks good. It looks good. Hot.
Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
We could go and have a look at the talk show studio. Yeah, let's go have a look-see over here.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
It's down here, right? Oh, here it is. Hello? Where'd it gone? Pew pew!
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper to the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
We would be if you would answer my damn question.
Whoa! Tracker! Tracker, thank you so much for the 5 months. Let's go!
That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Womp womp. How goes it, Lexi? It's pretty good. I've had a bit of a quiet day today. I really want to start doing some things. I'm bored of saying that I haven't done anything. It's a cold day in hell. It says that there's something mysterious over here, but I don't know what it is.
The door wouldn't budge.
Maybe, oh, maybe it's like further out. Nope, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not further out. I wonder. So we've got a couple of Silent Hill games coming out semi-soon, don't we? I wonder what that's supposed to be. I feel like that's just going to like lose his health. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Silent Hill. Any of them like PT? Any of the new Silent Hill games like PT? Probably not. The Dark Eye runs perfect with the same method of the Garfield game in Discord. Oh, interesting. I'd love to have a look at it sometime. Easy Games! Hello! Welcome Raiders! Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm a tiny fairy. I live in a rainy lake. I play retro games and horror games. Wait, this is a horror game. How are you? How was your stream? What were you streaming? Dum dum dum. So I felt like it was going to be bad just from when it was announced. There was that Silent Hill TV show thing where you made decisions. That sounded like the worst idea ever. I hated it. I hated the concept. So I have zero interest in and even like glancing at it. There was the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I'm curious about. I'm curious about that remake. I'll probably play it. I don't know if I'll stream it because it might be too controversial. Maybe I'll just stream the original game and then play the remake on my own. I'm interested. I feel like, so I like remakes, but I think that something that always has to be recognized is that when you remake something, whether it's a movie or a video game, because those are the things where you can like really remake something, right? Video games especially can be remade because you can like take the structure that was there previously and just like polish it up. But the thing is that when you take a game that is old and has limited graphical capabilities and then you upgrade it, any small change is going to change the meaning of the game. That's why a lot of people, there's like a little bit of controversy over like the Demon's Souls remake or versus the original, because I really like the Demon's Souls remake, and I really like the original Demon's Souls. I'm not sure. I probably prefer to replay the remake than the original, just because I liked some of the atmosphere of like the Shrine of Storms more than the original game. But at the same time, a lot of the things with the remake was only interesting because I was like, oh, I wonder what the Tower of Latria looks like in the Demon's Souls remake. But there were changes to the enemies in Demon's Souls, and the changes to the enemies changed how those enemies were like perceived by the player, which is kind of a minor thing, but it's worth, if you like care about the atmosphere and the game from like an artistic perspective, you are changing the vision more than just like, it's not just like making the environments look better when you change the way that an enemy looks. And I mean, I think just even like remaking an environment to the current graphical standards is going to change the meaning, which I think that's okay in the case of Demon's Souls, but I'm not sure how that's going to work in something like Silent Hill 2, when Silent Hill 2 is so packed with symbolism. Like any change is going to mess with the message. Literally any change is going to mess with the message of Silent Hill 2. So I feel like more than the other games in the series, I feel like Silent Hill 2 is the one that you don't want to remake. But then again, I'm pretty sure I heard something about like the Silent Hill 1 director being like, please don't remake Silent Hill 1. Please just leave it alone. We worked very hard on it and it won't be the same. This feels important.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape?
How's Alan Wake?
Long enough for Alice.
They got to like uproot the game. They get to like uproot the whole game if it's an old game. Yeah, it's interesting. Ace, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Also, how's Persona 5? Sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I feel like with Silent Hill 2, I'm really interested in that remake, but I also don't like Bloober Team very much. I thought Layers of Fear was funny. I feel like that's the best thing I can say about it, but that's probably not really what you want someone to say about your remake, about your horror game. I thought Layers of Fear was extremely funny. It was really fun. I really liked Layers of Fear. It was an incredibly amusing game. I'm being mean to it, but it was really fun. I had a blast playing that game. It was so fun. But it's probably not if you, I didn't really find it like very artistic or meaningful, and I've heard very bad things about the medium. So yeah, we'll see. But I do like remakes. It's just that personally, if I was going to remake a Silent Hill game, what one would I remake? What one would I remake? So I haven't played the first game, but I played most of the others. I would remake Silent Hill 4. I think Silent Hill 4 would be the easiest to remake. Because I think you could take like the atmosphere from the room and really enhance like the moldiness of it. And I think that a lot of the environments have a lot of potential to be made more interesting, and I think the combat could use some improvement. I think that the game, there's just a lot of things with Silent Hill 4 that could be remade and kind of improved. Silent Hill 2 is the last one I would remake. I think I'd rather them remake like Silent Hill 3 than Silent Hill 2. Because like there's kind of a general spookiness to Silent Hill 3, and it has like a cult story, and I feel like that is easier to remake without messing it up too horrifically. Whereas the entire purpose of Silent Hill 2's story was to be artistic and have meaning to it through everything in the game. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I don't have any hopes for the Silent Hill 2 remake, to be honest, yeah. But I'm interested in that Japan spin-off only. Yes, me too. The Silent Hill If. I think that one has a lot of potential. That one is really interesting to me. And also, isn't Silent Hill If, I think that's what it was. F. It's not If, it's F. Silent Hill F. What was this? Neobards. I feel like were they a Chinese developer? I think they like sparked my interest. They did Reverse. So they're mostly done remasters of stuff. They did Resident Evil Resistance and Reverse, but I'm probably not going to hold it against them, considering that I feel like that's the kind of game that you just kind of contract to make. They made No Straight Roads, which seemed really interesting to me. Yeah, I'm wait, did they make that? It says it. Oh, I don't know. Who knows? that's what they've got it listed on their website. I don't know. Dum dum dum. Yeah, I wish when they decided to let's do a Dead Space remake, they had done Dead Space 3, an objectively terrible ending to the series, and made it something good. Yeah, I feel like. I mean, my hope for Dead Space is that they remake Dead Space 1, then they remake Dead Space 2, but they change Dead Space 1 and 2 enough so that there's Dead Space 3 just never happens. Like they completely like change so Dead Space 3 is a completely original game. Maybe they can call it something different, but like it follows on from the remake continuity, because I think that I'm pretty sure that with Resident Evil remakes, the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes are kind of a different timeline to the PS1 games, right? I think that's the case. I'm pretty sure. Which I think is interesting, because then you can have like the series branch out in a different direction. Not that I care too much about continuity, but like when you're trying to make something cohesive, having like a separate slightly like separate, having like the flexibility to create a different timeline and then be able to do like whatever the heck you want is a good thing, I think. Scratch, that's not a good sign. Dum dum dum. Take it as you like Souls games. I do like Souls-like games. Okay, Lexi, as always, I must go to work. Take care. Bye, Tracker. I hope the rest of your day is lovely. I agree. The Room is an almost great game. Very aesthetic. Needs more love. Yes, I agree. I really like The Room. I really like The Room. I'm very patient. And I'm very tend to be good with like niche games. So something like The Room is really going to appeal to me, but I think it's also the game that they could do the most with. Okay.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Oh, interesting. They improve the timeline, good future. Yeah. I feel like that might be the best case scenario for Dead Space. Like just get rid of Dead Space 3. Just pretend it literally never happened. Ding dong. Okay, that's not good. Well, what's the worst that could happen? You know, I kind of mentioned this before, but I used to be really into physical copies only. Like, I wouldn't buy a game if it didn't have a physical copy. And I'm still kind of like that. I'm a little bit less so. I'm really sad that Alan Wake 2... Oh. Well, that's not good. Haunting. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp.
Equipment set to go off when the door opens.
Is this their old apartment? This looks very PT. Are we about to enter into PT? Is this PT land? When I go through this door, is it going to loop? I bet it loops. I bet it loops. I'm betting this. I bet it loops. I bet this is PT.
Alice! Alice!
Oh my gosh, it's PT. I knew it. Look at this.
Alice,
Pick photos for exhibition poster.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
Oh, these are pretty. Pretty pictures. Dum dum. I can't really complain about the Mass Effect reboot? Remake. Okay, remake. They really improved the experience of all three games. Yeah, I'm glad that. And also, like, I'm glad that because, like, Mass Effect 1 is a Mass Effect 1 has really pretty locations, but I don't like it when they land you on a planet and then you have to go around in the car. Look at this perfectly safe suburban home environment. Wow, it's so lovely. I'm sure it's not going to be haunted by ghosts.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
I say remake Dead Space 2, but make a whole new Dead Space 3 game. Yeah, I agree. I think that Dead Space 3 is just really weird. I don't think Dead Space 3 would be as offensive if the series continued but just died. It's just dead.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Art, video art, dock on screens. Focal point of the dark place. Ooh. My browser crashed just when you were going to talk about the Silent Hill spin-off. Oh no! Konami is sending me silent cease and desist letters. Oh no! Protectors! Konami's out to get us. Konami knows we're playing Alan Wake and is like, no, you must not. But yeah, I am really excited for Silent Hill F. Not if, F. Part 1. Alice's memory card.
Sponge! I have Blink Blu-ray, so my non-physical PC games still have a physical option. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. I think I just like the pretty art. I like the pretty art and putting it in my bookcase. I'm really sad that Alan Wake and Baldur's Gate 3 don't have physical options available. I feel like we've gone through like this phase over and over and over again. I feel like physical media is probably not going to go anywhere in the long term. I feel people just like stuff. Like, I feel like people are envisioning this era where like there's like no, where all consumerism is like digital, and we like live in houses with like instead of like paintings, we have like a projector that just like displays a different portrait or something, and all of our music and everything is either delivered through streaming services. And I think it's always treated as like a inevitability that it's going to happen, and it may very well be the case, but I feel like just in general, people really like stuff. People like collecting things. It's a very, and I feel like it's why like when video games were being like, oh, there's going to be no more physical copies, all indie games are going to vanish forever as soon as the digital servers go down. And then there was sort of like a niche in the market. Enough people felt the same for not only limited run games to become like a terror and like establish a major like niche in the market. But then there's been like 50 other niche indie printing limited run physical game companies come out at like the same time, and then we're getting like indie games published day one in stores, like Dredge is that Lovecraftian fishing game that was available. I could go to the shop and I could have bought that the same day that it came out on Steam. It's an indie fishing game about Lovecraftian monsters. Call of the Lamb has been like out in the shops for ages. I have to say, I had a lot of fun with the Mako and Earth, Moon and Mass Effect one. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. No, I don't. I actually like. I think I like it. But Mass Effect 1 is definitely like the. It's weird because like Mass Effect 1 is the most RPG of the 3 games, but it's also got like the most controversial systems. So I liked the remake. I liked the remake a lot. I thought it looked pretty, and it looks very much like the same as. It looked very similar to the same as the original games. Like it wasn't really messing with the artistic vision. I don't think it was. Dead Space 3 would be less offensive without the 5-hour portion of the game. There's nothing but really bad third-person shooting people. Yeah. I agree. And also, I think the vision of world without like stuff is kind of dystopian. Well, it's dystopian for me because like I don't like change and I like collecting things, and I would have put Alan Wake 2 on my shelf, and I would rather talk about this rather than continue the video game. Fine, I'll continue the video game. If the industry switched to print-on-demand model, they could keep it pretty sustainable, in my opinion. People love physical media, but companies like you not having the game. Yeah, I think that's the case.
When I was younger.
Sorry, I'll pause, because I'm pretty sure that like Remedy said that. I was listening to them talk about it, and they said that if they just completely ditched the physical version of the game, then they could produce it for cheaper, and they could like spend less money on making the game, and also put it cheaper on the digital store, so it would work out better for everyone. But I think Alan Wake 2 might not have sold that well. I'm not sure. I hope it sold well because I love this game so far. Honestly, a lot of media services going all things cloud and spoon-feeding subscription model only made me prefer the local way of doing things. Yeah, I agree. I think that subscription models are nice as an option for things, because the convenience of watching an anime is a bit like this with manga. If I have an option, like if like Stephen King releases a new novel, oh my gosh, Stephen King releases a new novel, I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe he's done this, but he releases a new novel. I would like an option to have it on my Kindle e-reader, but then also have the physical copy on the shelf. But on the other hand, if it's like a manga, then if it's something like Junji Ito's Uzumaki, then I want that on the shelf. or Tomoe. But if it's like 300 volumes of Naruto or something, then I really can't be bothered. Or if it's like Berserk, and there's like 8 volumes and they cost $100 each, and I'd probably rather read it on like an e-reader or a computer screen or something like that, or have some kind of subscription service. But I think that like, as an option, it's nice having PlayStation Plus, and it's nice having Xbox Game Pass. I forgot what it was called for a moment. It's nice having them as an option, but I don't want it to, like, the thought of games like only being available on a subscription and then like everything switching to the cloud. And I'm going to be honest, my internet is not going to be, if everything swapped to cloud gaming, like I'd be doomed. Like, Australian internet is not going to cope. They're literally going to be like locking out. I mean, I know the Australian market is like really small in comparison to the rest of the world, but people in Australia are just not going to be able to partake in this like cloud gaming landscape that they're promising. I wish Rockstar went the BioWare route, cause the GTA remake is mid at best in my opinion, but I think they put all their resources towards GTA 6. I was really surprised at how bad the GTA remakes were. Because I think in some ways I really like... Oh, sorry, I need to stay hydrated. I'm so busy talking. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was really disappointed in the GTA remakes because I really like those old games. I think they just need like some quality of life improvements. Like checkpoints before the mission starts. Thank you. And I'm fine with this is just old GTA games are annoying. They're really annoying, but they're really atmospheric as well. They're really atmospheric and interesting. I think GTA is like kind of underrated in a lot of ways because it is just a massive satire of American kind of like Western civilization, capitalism, a bunch of other things. I think the satire kind of goes beyond America, but it's obviously very focused on America as well. But yeah, I think GTA is interesting. I find GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas kind of annoying to play. And it would have been nice to have a proper remake of those games, but oh well. Oh well. A lot of the US is in a similar boat. Honestly, West Virginia internet is very hit or miss as well. Yeah, it's like maybe there will be a point in history where like the entire world is going to be on amazingly blazing fast, extremely affordable internet, and we're not going to have any problems. But I don't know. Like, it's even just the download size of things. Like, the download size of games is getting really intense. Although, on the other hand, a lot of the time they're not even fitting the entire game onto the disc anyway. So, but I still want the option. Like, if nothing else, I like having the case. A case with, like, pretty box art. Like, I've got the PS4 remakes of Spyro the Dragon trilogy, and I'm pretty sure the only game that's on the disc in that trilogy is the first Spyro. The other two you have to download, which I think is stupid. But I could have just bought the games digitally, and maybe I should have done that. But I was like, well, I really like Spyro, and it was really important to me that Spyro was getting remade because I really like the original PS1 games. I really like the color palettes, and I don't know if I prefer the remakes. I think I like them both for different reasons, but it was personally speaking really important to me that Spyro was remade because I really like those games, and I was really sad and disappointed with what happened to Spyro after Enter the Dragonfly was terrible. That game on PS2 was terrible. It was the worst thing ever. And then Spyro Hero's Tale was fine. It was fine. It was like the most fine. Probably if you grew up with it. I think if it was like one of your childhood games, Spyro Hero's Tale is pretty good actually. But I was coming at it from the perspective of the original trilogy, and it was different. Like they didn't try to recapture that like collectathon. Sorry, I realized that we're just staring at a pause screen. I'm sorry. I'm on a tangent. I can't stop. And shitloads of bug fixes. Yeah, it's weird as well. Like there's so much stuff that is on, like, games get so fixed afterwards. The thing was that, like, people always say like, oh, they had to like make sure that games shipped in like a ready state back in the old days before you could download patches and things, which is true, but also there were a lot of garbage games coming out, like PS2 era. Also, there were some games that had like game-breaking bugs in them that they had to like they missed them before they shipped, and then they had to like literally reprint the disc in order to make sure that future copies didn't have that bug in them. So if you're buying that game, you have to make sure that you check the barcode on the disc to make sure that you don't have one of the cursed copies, which I think is actually kind of cool. I like that. I'm pretty sure that a patch to The Last Guardian on PS4 locked the frame rate to 30. But then, if you have the original Last Guardian PS4 disc and you turn off the updates, then you can play The Last Guardian on PS5 with an unlocked frame rate at 60 FPS, which is really cool. That's really cool. You like get the... I think that was the case with God of War as well. Like God of War 2018 shipped in a pretty ready to go state with an unlocked frame rate that they later locked. And then they released a patch for PS5 that unlocked the frame rate. But if you had the original disc and you didn't download the patch, even though you'd have all the bugs, you could play it with 60 FPS, which I think is neat. I kind of like the idea of being able to play games in their raw, unpatched state. It's kind of like an interesting trip back through time. Fifi, hi! Sorry, I didn't say hello to you earlier. I'm on like a mega tangent. I've literally been staring at this like pause screen. I've made so little progress. I've made like 30 minutes of progress. I've been streaming for an hour and 48 minutes because I keep on talking about random stuff. I get the idea. Comment. Don't riot games it. Yeah. Not so long as there's data plans to sell. True. Although I think most of Australia is actually on unlimited data now. So like, if you're like, honestly, I don't think that. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being on limited data anymore. Like that's a nightmare. I'd rather have Australian internet than have limited data. I have the physical PC disc of Stardew Valley and it makes me happy. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I have the PS4 physical disc for Stardew Valley. I'm pretty sure it was physical. PS4. Let me have a look behind me. Yeah, it was PS4. Yeah, I have Stardew Valley on PS4 as a physical copy, which I think is neat. I really like indie games on disc. It makes me happy, and it makes me happy as well because like you've got games like this was one I got from Limited Run Games, but you've got games like I've got Resident Evil 4 2 and 4 remake on PS4, and I've got like Doom and Doom Eternal, and then I've got I think it's called Carrot Blaster. I'm pretty sure that's the wait, hang on, let me have a look. Yeah, Carrot Blaster. I've got Carrot Blaster, which is this game that's made to look kind of like a old PC game made by Pixel, the same guy that did Cave Story, and that's so cool. That's like on the same shelf as literally like the latest games to be released. I had Wild Guns Reloaded, which was a remake of a Super Nintendo game, and that's sitting on the same shelf next to Uncharted 4. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. I can go to a store and buy Dredge, which is this indie game about fishing and Lovecraftian monsters. It's like super niche. It's a fishing game, and I can buy that, and it's sitting on the shelf next to God of War Ragnarok. Like, that's so cool. Hi Anne, how are you? Hi Sans. Keep going, it's adorable to see how passionate you are. I'm glad that it's coming away across that way. I'm like starting to lose my voice because I'm like, oh yo. I love my internet. I'm really having problems. I'm with a German company that is here in CA network problems. Let's go. I'm sick as hell. How are you? I'm pretty good. My week's been like mega quiet though. I feel like I don't have much to talk about. I started playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 16, which I'm actually really enjoying it. I really like the music, and I like how likable the characters are so far. They feel very. I thought there was like a certain uncanniness to the way that the people behaved in Final Fantasy 13 and a lot of the other Final Fantasy games of recent. But the voice acting in Final Fantasy 16 is just so fun. It's so fun to be a part of it. I really like, and it's really dramatic. I like Final Fantasy 16, but then I felt guilty because I hadn't finished Like a Dragon 7. Because Like a Dragon 7, which I've been like trying to play for ages, and the new game is coming out in like February. So I was like, okay, I need to sit down and finish this game. So I've abandoned Final Fantasy 16 temporarily to finish Yakuza. Dredge had a physical release. Didn't know about that. Yes, it did. There's so many cool physical releases. You know that game I was talking about before, No Straight Roads? That has the physical release. Still Rising, that French Souls-like game, that has a physical release. Lies of P, probably not as surprising, but kind of surprising considering that the developer is kind of like a basically unknown Korean studio. That has a physical release, but Alan Wake 2 does not have a physical release. Baldur's Gate 2 does not have a physical release. I'm so sad. I'll be sad forever. ZA says, oh, South Africa. Oh, I see. Just our ping sucks, Alice, because no one wants to really post over here. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I have the same problem. It's a very similar problem. Sometimes we actually would get people playing from South Africa and Australia. I think because the Australian servers might have been closer. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was something that would often happen. But yeah, I understand ping being bad. I'm going to go grab some water because I've been like talking. Coming this descent. I'm so happy. Yippee. It's getting a physical release in Japan. It's probably going to come to the West. I would guess that's the case. But yeah, actually a lot of games get physical releases in Japan or in Asian regions, but they don't get them in other regions. So I really like physical copies of games. I really like collecting video games. It makes me happy. It makes my game go wee, my brain go wee. It's very sad. There's a lot of South Africans in Australia. There are. I know. There are a lot of South Africans. When I was going to school, like I felt like I think half the class was South African. It's really interesting. I think they might do a physical release in at least Belgium too, since the Belgian studio. I hope so. I really hope so. Hang on, I'm just going to grab some water. I'll be right back. If the physical release doesn't come to Australia, I'll buy one for you and ship it over. Yippee! That would be lovely. I hope it comes out. I want it to come out soon. I really want to. I'd actually really enjoy playing it on PS5. I think that would be fun. I don't mind digital only releases for PC now. Actually, I do. That's a lie. But I've kind of accepted. Actually, no, there's a catch with PC gaming, and that is multiple discs and CD keys and DRM and discs and like how many discs do you want to install? 6, 7? Do you want your game in 7 discs? Oh, we can do that. But like, do you remember the days when? Oh yeah, it was also really annoying to like have to keep on switching game discs out, and then you go to the crack site to download. Crack sites as in you crack the executable file for the game so that you don't have to put the disc in anymore. But then you accidentally click on a link on the crack site, and then it takes you to a porn website that downloads a virus onto your computer, and then your virus is infected with the booby virus, and then it's incredibly embarrassing because they're like, why did you go to the porn site to download it? What were you doing there, Lexi? And it's like, no, I just wanted to download a crack for Jedi Academy. And then they're like, you were downloading crack? You can't do drugs, actually. I'm making all this up. But yeah, I miss the old DVD reader on PC. It's so strange because like PCs just rarely come with disk drives anymore. I'm looking at mine. It has a slot for a disk drive, but it's all sealed up. It's all sealed up. I think that my preference for physical game is like 100% definite on consoles. On PCs, if I had the choice to be able to buy every single game physically, I would. But PC is definitely like way more annoying than other mediums in order to like deal with physical games. And also, PC is just a more annoying platform in general. Like, there's so many compatibility issues. Trying to get old games to run is just pain sometimes. If the entire game is in the physical release of Baldur's Gate, I'm suspecting it to come in an SSD. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine. Like, if for some reason they just ship like the original version, like the absolute base unpatched version of Baldur's Gate 3, I would be fine with that. Even if I have to download like a 100 gigabyte patch. I tried to patch Baldur's Gate the other day, and it was like patching 109 gigabytes. I was like, what on earth happened here? You know what's strange though is that with Larian, I've got all of the other, I think I've got their other games on PS4. Physically, I've got Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. I've literally got both of those games physically on PS4, which I think is really neat. I want Baldur's Gate 3. Wah, I'm a baby, sorry. I saw my Need for Speed Underground copy that I had for like years the other day. Oh no! Does the virus at least lack my personality? Yeah. Yeah, crack sites were weird. They were like you'd they were kind of became like a necessary evil because like I know that it's the same for like physical. I don't know. PC has always like felt weirder because like the entire game's literally installed on the hard drive. Why can I not just Happy? Hi, I love you. How are you? Thank you so much for the 4 months. Let's go. Hi, Rulaway. I'm sitting with the game pause talking about physical media. I think I was talking about something else before. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was remakes. I got onto remakes and how they should remake Dead Space 2 and then remake Dead Space 3, except it's not actually Dead Space 3. It's an entirely different game, and Dead Space 3 never happened. Dead Space 3 was all a dream. And then it's you'd probably be interested. It's like I love physical media. Vinyls are lit. Yeah, I love vinyls. I think that if I have a choice to, when it comes to, it's funny with physical media, right? Like when it comes to music, let's see. I kind of know the history fairly well. You had like Napster, right? You had Napster. That was like the original PC pirating service. So with music, you would have I might miss some steps here, but you would have vinyl as like your main source of music that you would go to a shop and buy and bring home. But then you would have radio, and then you would have cassette tapes to record the radio. So you could start to wait for the radio to go on and record like a mixtape. Like that's pretty cool. Yeah. So you go from like vinyls to cassette tapes to CD ROMs. And then iTunes comes out, but iTunes comes out in the wake of Napster, and Napster tragically, or maybe not tragically, but Napster was a pirating service in which it suffered a horrible fate, and then LimeWire came out, and then they were like, oh no, we can't stop the piracy. And then iTunes seemed like it was iTunes was like directly competing with like physical media in music stores, right? So it was like iTunes gift card versus a CD-ROM that has artwork and a disc and that you can put into your PC and just download all of the tracks. And it always seemed like a bad option going for the iTunes gift card, except for the convenience, right? But then the strange thing that happened with music is YouTube. BOI Tips, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I'm sorry, I was meant to be playing Alan Wake, but I'm just sitting here in this pause screen talking about vinyl records now. But it's funny that like, it's really funny to me that YouTube was originally like a location in which like music could be pirated. Like they used to be able to upload anime onto YouTube and it would just stay up there for ages, and you could upload David Bowie complete discography to YouTube that you had taken from your like CD and be like, this music is the property of David Bowie and Warner Brothers. Please don't take this music down. But none of the money is actually going to them. But now YouTube can monetize the music through ad revenue, which kind of like, I feel like when you have an easy options, and Spotify is the other easy option, when you have like an easy option to access music, I feel like physical media becomes like a really attractive option again. And the best form of physical media for music is vinyl records because they're cool and they're big. And like, it's wild that vinyl records came back. I love vinyl. I love vinyl. I miss playing well received modern games and indies right now. I only have a crappy laptop and PS4 with a dead hard drive. Oh no! I love indie games. What's your favorite indie game? I have the Eminem Curtains Up CD. There's still a lot of that. Editors actually use YouTube for content. Yeah. I think that there's like a kind of symbiotic relationship because people are kind of like after the convenience, right? Like they used to be able to play music on the radio, so you could listen to like the greatest hits or an oldie, or you can like ring up the radio station to listen to Moonlit Daydream or something like that, or Pink Floyd The Wall, or whatever music you wanted to have a listen to. Bohemian Rhapsody, like, oh, I'm a really big fan of Queen, could you please put Bohemian Rhapsody on for me? And they'd be like, sure Lexi, we can do that for you. And then you could put that on, and then you'll get your cassette tape recorder out, and you'd be like, hey. time to steal the music from the radio station. So it was kind of like the convenience factor that was missing, but people like owning the stuff because people form emotional attachments to bands, and it's hard to form an emotional attachment to a YouTube video. I bought an off-brand MP3 player Walkman. Ooh, and it's been great for music. Plug it in like a flash drive, unlike the Apple software nightmare from back in the day. I really like the old MP3 players. I don't have one anymore, but it was a really fun way to just like have something dedicated to music and stuff. Hello Lexi, you're so cute. Spark, hi, how are you?
Photography was everything.
Sorry,
to me.
we can play the video game.
I moved to New York thinking I'd make it.
Oh, by the way, in the video game, we're now exploring Alan Wake's apartment. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Yippee!
We're both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Womp womp.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos.
Oh, that's a mood.
And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him,
Uh-oh.
one I didn't like.
Uh-oh.
I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong.
Well,
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
oh.
Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunted.
Look at the lights in the background.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
I'll fill you in a moment.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much
Duck.
darker than they ever knew.
Take a shot every single time they see Duck.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
A shot of water. Stay hydrated.
Alice. Scratch was
The Dark
terrified.
Place.
Why?
The Art of Alice Wake. Ooh. I remember back in the day, my parents used to do video recordings and VHS tapes, and they would watch the shows they wanted in the morning. The only problem was you needed to manually rewind the tape. VHS tapes were actually really good. Like you could, because there used to be like movies airing all the time. So like, oh, on Saturday Space Jam. On Saturday Space Jam is airing. So you'd put it in a blank VHS tape and and record Space Jam or something like that. It was cool. I thought there was some art somewhere. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to have a look at. Oh. Okay. Those are creepy. Well, I'm glad that she's making money again. I learned very early, don't watch our marriage tape that is Scarfield. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Whoopee! I have to go shower, see you in a bit. See you, Sky! I hope you have a nice shower. Yes, that's exactly what you think it is. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story
Oh no, bro.
to project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere, looped me back. I was writing the story, and in the story I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
You know how I said that I do like FMV games before? I like this. I think this is cool. Look at the frame rate. Look at the frame rate that they shot this film in. End of part. Let's go. Worst part is I thought it was Pokemon. Then it just wasn't so fun all days. Oh no. What you should have done is like when Pokemon the first movie came out on TV and record over as like cross out our marriage tape, cross out marriage and then write Pokemon the first movie on it, and then it's Pokemon the first movie until right at the end when Pokemon the movie runs out, and then the rest of the marriage tape plays. Now that's scarring. That would have been so funny. Yeah. Isn't there, I think there's like a sitcom episode. This is a really nice song, by the way. There's a sitcom episode where I think it was Everybody Loves Raymond, where like I think Raymond like records over their marriage tape with like a baseball game. Oh, I actually don't like Everybody Loves Raymond. This is such a nice song. That was funny, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about Everybody. Oh, the music of this game is so good. I love this game. It makes me happy how well done it is. Gotta go see you. See you, Spark! I hope the rest of your day is lovely. Posty check, thank you. Lee, hi, good morning. How are you?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York.
Sorry, it's just really funny. So let's just go over this again. So you say that you've been trapped in this place, and it's called the Dark Place, and it's full of darkness, and it's like New York, but it's not New York. Do I have this right? It's just so funny.
From the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. Last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
She thinks he's crazy. did it with that our childhood tapes with Dragon Ball. Oh no! Oh no! That's tragedy. My mum still has some of those tapes. It's like little Luna wandering around, and then suddenly next time on Dragon Ball Z. Some of you, have you gone to the Saying Cool part yet? I watched like a 6-hour explanation of this story the other day. I still don't get it. What in Saying Cool part? We were just in the apartment, in Alan Wake's apartment with his wife, that looks like PT. And we finished all the stuff with the subway. You still aren't there yet? Oh, interesting.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
I'm so excited. I'm excited to get there. Gotta catch you next time, XT. Thank you so much, Easy Goes.
Victims turning into monsters possessed
I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for raiding.
by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Oh. Wait. This room doesn't have like a light on the roof. Is that? Oh wait, no, it has one there. Okay, great. I was like, why is this room the only one? Jukebox. Why is this water so goopy? Ew. Alan Wake reminds me of some weird ass movie I watched. No lady smoke crack. Now you're seeing things. Yeah, he's crazy. Okay, weapon upgrades. Oh my gosh, we have so much. Increase the magazine. No. Increases reload speed. Deals increase. That doesn't seem. Kill an enemy to restore health. Let's go with that when we get there, which we don't have enough, so we'll just ignore it. What's this? Interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure the radio.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Did she try to prank him by being like, oh my gosh, what is Casey, what's this stuff on your desk? Is this some form of drug? What's it? Oh, okay. I thought we could just, okay, never mind.
If only the rest of the bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
His smile is so unusual, I love it.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Oh my gosh, wait. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, take a drink. I'm literally going to go through like all of my water. Remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Okay, great. Thanks for that. Television. Manuscript pages. Saga burns away the dark substance.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange dark substance.
Dark, oh my gosh.
The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black.
You're an Aussie, right? Yeah.
The light reacted to the substance, a feedback loop surging up her arm.
Feedback
Saga squeezed
loop.
the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter, burn it away. An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location.
Stop saying dark.
A work of art, a horror.
Stop saying dark,
depths of the
please.
dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Stop saying dark! Sorry. I have to admit, I have a little bit of OG guilty pleasure when I say the word data like you guys do. It pisses so many people off. Oh, okay. I'm glad it makes you happy. Oh my gosh, Lynn! Thank you so much for raiding. I love you. Boink, you're being raided. Whoa. Welcome, raiders. Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm a tiny fairy. I live in Arini Lake. I play retro games and horror games. Lynn made me a model. Follow him now. Follow him or else. He's amazing. He does art. He sings. He I don't know if he dances, but he rigs. He draws. Literally like a quadruple threat times infinity +1. Oh heck, it's Lexi. Hi Pudding. Hi Wicca. Hi Winter. I definitely don't dance. Thank you though. The rest of it's true though. How was your stream? Did you get much done? I assume you were rigging. What about upgrades? Radio. Let's put some music on. Yeah, I did an okay amount. Yay! Let's go! I'm proud of you. We mostly just talked about this awful Ferris wheel in Sheffield City Centre. Wait, what's this Ferris wheel? What about the Ferris wheel? I remember when I was really little. I've literally never lived this story down as so I may as well tell it. I only ever went on. We went to this. I think it was like called Paddington Market. So it was in Sydney, and there was this Ferris wheel right in front of us, and I remembered this extremely well. This Ferris wheel was huge. It was gigantic. I was 4. I was like 3 or 4 years old. I was tiny. I was like a little kid. And the closer I got to the Ferris wheel, Dad had already bought the tickets. The closer I got to the Ferris wheel, I was like, no, please, no, it's too high. It's too high. And then the closer I get, it's like, it's fine. We can literally, I think Dad was like, we can literally hold your hand like the entire way. I was like, can you get on the Ferris wheel with me? I was like, no, we're too big. We're the same size as the Ferris wheel. It's just like us picking you up. It's no different. I was like, no, never, absolutely not, never, no. It's too scary. And yeah, I managed to avoid going on the Ferris wheel of doom. Thank goodness. But Dad was. Obviously didn't get a refund because he'd already paid for the tickets, so he took the tickets home, put them in his wallet, and was like, we can go back to the Ferris wheel whenever you like. We can still go back. It was too scary. I don't think we could have actually used the tickets again later, but you know, It's a funny story. It was scary. I was so big. I'd be the luck because that's what I was intending to do. Thank you so much, Wicca. I hope you have a lovely look. It's right between two tall buildings, so you go up to the top of the wall. That's really funny. You know, I've never been on a Ferris wheel. That was my only... I think I had one opportunity to go on a Ferris wheel and it was too tall. It was too high for me, and that was the last time. I've never gone on one again. I went through this on this awful creaky fairground ride with bricks and cried the entire time because I thought I was going to die. Oh no! That's extremely relatable. I feel like a lot of those fairground rides are really scary. They're really scary. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I think it was better with fairground rides after that point. Actually, no. Basically, I never went on any because I was too scared. They all went too fast for me. They were all too fast. Dude, they're so shit. I doubt anyone does maintenance on them. Yeah, some of them look really scary. My parents were always like, oh, no, let's not go on the fairground ride. But from the perspective of a kid, you're like, but it's so colourful. Oh, did anyone have these fairs where one of the rides was like an inflatable worm and you could go like through the tunnel and you just like run through it, and there was like some obstacles. Probably not the most exciting fairground ride I've ever heard of, but I thought it was so fun. I loved going through the worm. It was like a wiggly worm. I want to go through the worm. It was like you go through the worm's mouth, and then you enter out the worm's anus. It's literally what every kid dreams of. And what other things? I love jumping castles. Nope, never seen an inflatable worm. Wait, I need to find it. In Worm Ride Australia. Yeah. Wait, this is literally the best ride in the world. Enter into the giant worm. Make your way inside the giant worm. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Give me a moment. Window catcher. Look, it's a giant worm. It's a giant worm. Isn't this exciting? Wouldn't you love to go on this ride? Doesn't this look amazing? Oh, giant worm. Enter into the giant worm. Yes, please. Yes, please. I know these things. Yeah, let's go. Worms can use both for poop, so it's the butt out of the butt. Oh yeah, true. That does look kind of cool. It was so fun. And look, it has like a little bend in it, and it's like yeah, you literally go out of one mouth and out into the other mouth. It's amazing. This is literally the best thing in the entire world. Do you want to play League of Legends? Yeah, I think he does. Enter the giant worm sounds like a Doom stage. It does. Look, that's me. That would have been me. Look at the little goofy. Look at the little goofy teeth. See how this is so fun. It was so fun. Make your way inside the giant worm. You'll find a colourful world of obstacles, including squeeze holes, biff and bash, and lots more. Top it off on your way out the giant slide. This inflatable will build on maneuvering and coordination abilities. Oh my gosh, it teaches you so many things. Which other ones have I seen? This was too scary for me. I've never been on Crazy Wave before. I feel like all Australian music parks. Oh yeah. Crazy Wave was always like way too scary. I'm pretty sure I've seen this like at a place called the Eka, which is like this big big thingo that comes every year. The super slides were always fun. Yeah, except I was never allowed to go on them because I was double jointed and I was worried that my neck would dislocate from my head, which would be incredibly unfortunate. Car slides, yes! I've never been on one either, but I've seen them lots. It sounds like claustrophobia with extra steps, except you're tiny. You're literally like a small child, so it's not too bad. Paw Patrol. I've been on this one before. The louder you scream, the faster we'll go. It's actually, that one's pretty fun. That one's pretty fun, and it's like, it's not too terrifying. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy going. I like this ride. This one is more scary. This one's a lot scarier. Yeah, that's pretty much what it feels like. It feels like going around it. Car slides. This inflatable car slide is bright and vivid. Climb the rope ladder to enjoy right down the slide. It's sure not to disappoint. Wow, thank you for assuring us of that. What a terrible way to die, decapitated by a slide. There was one on the one of those at the fairground, the one with the chains. yeah. It looks so dodgy that it went up with, you know, it's like it went up like 1 million meters up into the air. Oh no, not the ad. But yeah, they're so dodgy. They're so dodgy. I feel like I've been like up variations, not necessarily like car slides before, but like very similar ones. Obviously, these are definitely 100% 100% licensed, obviously. Oh look, it's the colonialism ride. Let's go to the Captain Cook Endeavour. I want to see if there's any more giant worms. I got to ride my... No, that's a wacky worm. Yeah, this is what they look like inside. They're really fun. They're really fun. Trust me. I promise. I would never lie to anyone. Look how fun they are inside. It's like the back rooms. Isn't that amazing? I was genuinely at risk of dying. I'm enjoying some of the ads right now, so I can't hear anything you replied to though. I'm watching Tommy Furry advertise cologne. Oh, I hope they're convincing. I suddenly got reminded of that guy who tried to make a zipline that went over a chasm and knew nothing about physics, so it ended up going like 80 miles an hour. Tommy Furry. It's basically the same thing, right? But yeah, that's the end side. You can't actually click on these. I love the inflatable tunnels. They were so fun to go inside. Yeah, that's what it was like. This is what it was like. There was like things to climb over, and it was bouncy, and like it was like you entered into a whole new world. Is there any videos of this? I don't think so. Sad. I'm so sad. I'll never be happy again. I read it that way too. Was it who was in the Fury movie? Who was in the Fury movie? Fury movie. I remember there was this interview. Oh yeah, I think it was with Brad Pitt, and the interviewer called Fury. So I was like, Brad. So I hear that you're in this new movie called Furry. What's it like to be in furry? And Brad Pitt was not amused. I'm pretty sure. I only heard this story from my dad, so I don't know if it's actually true. But it's funny, and I like to think that it's true. Hi, Splat! How are you? It sounds like Australia is an all or nothing kind of place. I love it. I guess so, yeah. I joined for Alan Wake but saw something scarier, this giant worm. This is 100% become like an unofficial just chatting stream. I've basically spent the entire... I was like, oh, I can stream. If I stream for like 3 hours and then I do this, then I can probably finish Alan Wake by the end of the week. And instead of doing that, I've been like, oh, blah, 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 physical media, blah, 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 video cassette tapes. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty good. I think my voice is dying. Hang on, I'll be back in just a moment. Ayaya! It's dying. I'm dying. Help! Ayaya! Ayaya! My throat is dying. I must depart to League of Legends, but have a lovely day. Thank you, Briggs. I hope you have a fun time playing League of Legends. See you for Doctor Who. Yes, I'm so there. I can't wait. I'm so excited for Doctor Who. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to go grab some water. Blah 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 blah. Thanks for the follow. It's been fun, but I actually just checked and I'm supposed to be streaming in a few minutes. Oh, Wicker! Good luck with your stream. I hope you have a fun time. Well, Rex, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love I love the jump scare that I always get from the subscriber notification. Easy way to follow. How are you finding Alan 2? I really like this game. I mean, I've been kind of massively distracted by like everything. But it's really good. I love I love Remedy games. Let's see if we can. Alan Wake interview.
Just gave us a lot of information, but this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
If you find that, we find the cult. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see what we got. Wait, the cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. He gave us so much information, but at the same time, it's like we got nothing. That's Casey Lunchbox. Oh, let's go! Cauldron Lake. I love the detective aspect of this game. These should all be Cauldron Lake, right? Apparently Lena's PayPal was linked to my Twitch account, so you can think of this. Okay. I'll think of it later. That's quite funny. What else do I have here? The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Why couldn't it be a romance writer? That's so true. What's this? Okay. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Oh my gosh, you're so creative. Yeah. Wake in the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Okay. Sounds amazing. That's one way to get a gifted swoop. Wake and Scratch and the Presence are interchangeable. Wait, Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Okay, got. Seems to weaken Taken. Let's see what we got here. Well, let's just guess.
Right.
Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place was called the Overlap. Oh. Look at all this stuff. This is so neat. I love this game. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. I don't know why I said 20. Call me darkness. I have coffee and cookie. Let's go. What kind of cookies are they? Wake. Fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. Okay. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. Okay. I entered the Cauldron Lake Overlap by reciting the poem. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her. Okay. If we don't stop Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest.
No.
Must get the clicker. Okay. Oh, here, right, gotcha. Chocky chip. Let's go! I love chocolate chip.
Nah.
Try all the buttons. Okay, Call of the Tree. What do we have? The cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all.
Think.
Oh, here. Wait, no? Triangle figure is made from twigs. So this is symbols here.
Right.
Alan did an oopsie. He's so oopsie.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go. Did I miss one of these? Oh, here we go.
Pages could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
When does Alan sleep? Alan has insomnia. It's really sad. Okay, let's go profile him. Loop, 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 loop. Alan Sleuths would be a kind of sick dream sequence game. Yeah,
Wake has a double.
I love that idea.
Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Oh.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Huh, interesting. Cool as a tree. I don't know which. Wait, which one are we missing?
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are.
Oh, we've got the wing toggles. Wings up.
You're not the only one trying to solve this.
Boing.
This is our job.
Okay. Here. This is all I have. Be careful with them.
Let's see what these are. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Every time you play Alan Wake, I always think of myself, Alan, what did you do that you did not want me to you did not want to tell me?
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
Well, that works out quite nicely. Let's go pop this on.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Womp womp. What needs? I don't know which one. Clues. Oh, I'm gonna see that one for later.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket in the Janice's break room. Oh, of course! My favorite way to switch characters via the bucket in the Janice's break room. Feel free to choose to play in whatever order you choose. Wow, that's so thoughtful of them. Better go to this bucket. What one do you think we should go for first?
Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yard puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one. No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
I kind of want to go back to Alan's story for a bit.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, let's see what we can... Whoops. This one over here? Wait, he remembers writing pages while in the dark place. Okay, fantastic. No. No, writing powder... Oh, there we go. Gotcha. I want to go back to Alan's story because I am curious. Yay! Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Blah, 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 blah.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
Oh.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Television. Okay, let's see if we can. Can we just exit? Oh no, okay. Fair enough. How do we leave? How do we leave? Oh, we're back in there. Okay.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
The last draft of Initiation had brought me to the writer's room, but not the one where I was writing now. A different reality? A different time? I had died in the end. Again, the dark presence had killed me, but something had changed now. My memories of what had happened were not eaten away. There'd been another manuscript there. The title page read Return. Had I written it, but then forgotten about it? It felt important. It was important. Huh. How do we leave? Oh shit, we are Alan. He's waking up. He's waking up, everyone. Run while you can. Time to listen to the famous Alan Wake song, Wide Awake. Okay, that's enough. How do we... Right. Oh, okay. I was like, how do we get past this bit?
To reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Mom. I love video games.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, and I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
The musical. I love musicals.
What we always do, we'll chat, but instead
I love musicals.
we'll sing it.
I hope they do a singing piece. I want them to sing a song. Extra bonus points if they say darkness, darkening, dimly lit. Oh, what?
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
I love video games. Oh my gosh, they're beckoning us. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, I can follow directions. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. He got a teddy bear, that's so cute. I love this so much. Such good headbanging. I love that they keep telling us where to go. It's so funny.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, you. So true. So here is the clue.
This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Why do I want to click it now? I want to click it too! This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm so easily amused. This is the kind of camp I live for. Oh my gosh. He's doing a little dance. I was too mesmerized. This is actually... He wants us to go that way. This is the replacement to the Bioshock's magic arrow of pointing. He wants the musical theatre dance number of direction on navigation. I love video games. I love video games.
Finally.
I love video games. Oh, I'm so happy they did a musical theatre number. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, it keeps going.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away.
Oh my gosh, look at Lada. He looks like he just witnessed what he looked like as a rock star. Yeah. Video games are magic. Oh. This is so cool. You know what's really funny is that they actually got, it's like the actual actors that had to do this. That's so funny. I don't know where we're going. Oh, here? That's right. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for showing me, Magic Sideman, which direction to go. Wait, there was something. Yes, I would like a flashlight, thank you. Oh, and the bullets too. Wow, amazing. Ring ring. Hello?
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You just say you lived a jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Oh, you look so cool there. Cool and pathetic. They did a good thing, they did. Getaway club. Hard-boiled and hungover, hard Casey. Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh. Look at him dancing. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Look, he does a twirl. That's the game director. I want him to T-pose. That was worth a try. I'm lost. Oh, hello. Oh, do we follow these? Oh, wait, this is cool. You die here. Huh. Oh, we go this way now. Okay. I can't believe they've done this. No, I want the musical theatre to keep going. I want it to keep going forever. I love that so much. That made me so happy. That made me so happy. Welcome to Bright. Oh, it keeps going. Not so romantic anymore. I want him to point in the direction. Point. Sky, I have to go for lunch. See you in a bit. Hopefully, sorry for not being. Don't be sorry. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, if you insist. Crazy. Right. Whoa, flare gun. Flare gun. Yay. I love flare gun. Oh? I love that there are arrows here. Oh my gosh! We're so powerful! Your game's amazing! Give me your ammunition! Yippee! Whoa, hello! Video games are actually like the best thing to have ever been created in the history of the world. Look how much ammo they're giving us! Wait for solo. I'm pretty sure this is the guitar solo. Suddenly Doom. Really loving this set piece. I didn't expect this kind of presentation. Me neither. I kind of expected a little bit because of Control. And Remedy loves their musical set pieces. This is like the best thing I've ever seen. It's amazing. Oh no. Melee. Oh. Ow. Don't be rude to me. No! I can't fail the musical theatre set piece. Okay, I won't mess up this time. No! I just wanted to reload and not waste all my ammo. It's okay, we can have the song again. Yeah, exactly. I really find it funny, the hee hee it's so angry. It's so angry. I really like this kind of like almost semi-deconstruction of the first game. Oh, rude. No, reload. Shh. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I've got a better strategy this time. Trust. There you go. No! Ow! Rude. I think we need to... Okay. Give me the ammunition! Quick slot to there, and then quick slot to here, down here, dum dum da bam ba dum. This is my favorite part, Lee, it's so good. Wait for guitar solo. Ow. There's like 50 guitars to hers, don't worry. Yeah, it's so good. How did they do this so amazing? Oh yeah, thank you. I would like to quick slot this down here. Thank you very much. Awesome! Let's go! Yippee! I think it's so cool that I can just shove this in and make it work and it's not cringe out of nowhere. I know! It's so cool! He did such a good job with it. Oh. No! It's so difficult. They made this section really hard. No, I can't end stream before I beat this. Could be also because I'm playing on hard, who knows. The checkpoint's really far back. Let's see if I can... Let's see how much you can do without... I like when their torsos explode. No! The reload for this gun is so slow. Thank you. Thank you for dying, I appreciate it. The hell is that dance? It's so good. That's so goofy. It would be so fun to do this. Whoa. Thank you. Should probably heal. Whoa, hello. Ow. Wait. I just want to reload my gun. I just wanted to reload my gun. It's not fair. Yes, I am going to be a baby and heal up all of the damage. mark the bushes where the enemies appear. This is the best. This is the best day of my life. They literally like throw ammunition and healing packs at us. This is great. Yeah, let's go. Wait, do we have any flares? No, we do not. Okay, back on the bridge. One drink to my gun, please. Gotta line up the headshot. Okay, we're doing better this time. Oh? Why did the music slow down? Wow. This game is really good. Bigger enemy. Bigger enemy. That was pretty good. It was amazing. I'm glad that even Alan is amused by it. That makes me so happy.
A vision.
Such a dark place. Here.
Look at him go. It's not over. It keeps going. Look at his little dance. Oh, this is the writer's room. Musical. Songs end. The final chorus. It's so good. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to let you. I need to go pee. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. I love that there was a musical theatre piece. Oh! Let's go! Video games are wonderful.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Look at Artie. He's humming. I love him. My YouTube watch history is just the official music video like 100 times. Yeah, it's so good. By the way, AL. Hi. I don't know if I said hello. I was so distracted by the I wonder what he's saying. I love that this game is like really scary and spooky at places, but then it's also like it's so stupid and silly. End of part. That was so good. That was so good. Wait, I can translate. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Why is this game's music so good? But that's the rally English I was talking about. Yeah! That's so interesting. I love I love the semi-punny nature of the songs that they choose as well. Oh, this game was amazing. I don't know why I'm suddenly reminded of this, but I'm really excited for Death Stranding 2 when it finally comes out. Oh, did Death Stranding 2 get a trailer? Death Stranding. I feel like it did, but I didn't watch it. I think it did have a trailer and I didn't watch it, yeah. I think because Death Stranding 2 had like some songs that were really associated with it. What a wonderful game. The end of the chapter music as well is just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I want to keep playing this game. Video games are just like the best thing to ever been invented. Wait, it would be so funny if they actually loop this forever. No, they missed the obvious joke. There's such an easy joke there. Okay, I need to find a save point. Oh, here. The janitors. Video games are so good. They're so good. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. We've spent 9 hours, and I'm pretty sure like 2 hours of that is just talking us about like vinyl records. Oh, that's amazing. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. I think we might go and stream now because it just seems like a good place, and it's 12 a.m. It's 12 a.m. Non-sub raid. It's 12 a.m. It's not my fault. I had to start late. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming. I had such a lovely time. We're going to raid Margot because I love her streams, and I never get to raid Margot because she's always streaming at a time that I'm not streaming. So this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. See you for Doctor Who. Yeah, see you for Doctor Who. If anyone, oh wait, how do I? Okay, if you want to go watch Doctor Who with me, wait, go follow Lena and go join her Discord, and a little bit later today / in the morning for me, we'll be watching the next episode of Doctor Who, which is very exciting. So if you did want to, also go join my Discord. Go join my Discord if you wanted to. Yeah, you don't have to, but it's pretty cute in there. Anyway, we're going to go raid Marco. Thank you so much everyone for coming. I had a really lovely time that made my evening day. Actually, it's a new day. Oh my gosh, it's 12 a.m. Happy Sunday everyone. Wow. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Yes, hopefully tomorrow. Let's go. Okay. Bye. Bye.